Hello everyone. Hope you're doing great. This is Motorsport Progression, and I'm back again with another video. So I just want to talk about the 2025 Mexican Grand Prix and the free practice 3 session, which took place. And yeah, that's the video I'm bringing to you now. So ride on board with me and let's get this video sorted. So FP3 was another session, for the drivers, to dial in the cars, for qualifying, and some of them did a couple of laps on their race simulation. So Lando Norris, he was fastest in FP2, yeah, and he also was fastest in FP3. He took the fastest time. So Lando was looking strong there, and the thing was he had a little lock up, at the start of the session, and from then on, he just stabilized himself, made the fastest lap, and he was P1 for the free practice 3 session for the Mexican Grand Prix. So the time was a 1:16.633, and Lando done 22 laps. So what I want you to notice is, at the start of the weekend, the fastest time on free practice 1 was 1:18. The fastest time in free practice 2 was a 1:17, and the fastest time in free practice 3 was a 1:16. So it shows you, the track evolution of the Mexican Grand Prix track. And yeah, that shows you the track evolution, that the track evolves over the weekend. So it's gonna be on the higher side of the track evolution when they're rating the scores for the track evolution. And then also, unsurprisingly, the Ferraris were really quick in the second practice session, and they were also quick in the third practice sessions. And even Lewis was saying that he was quite surprised, how close they were to the McLarens. And Lewis was in second position with he was only like 3.5 tenths down to Lando's time. And yeah, it was a good session for the Ferraris, and Charles Leclerc also finished fourth as well. So it was a good session for the Ferraris. Looking at Oscar Piastri's time, yeah, he was 0.599 seconds of Lando's gap. So he still has some catching up to do going into qualifying. There was a couple of incidents where Isaac Hajar was slowed down. I think he was slowed down by he was slowed down by Pierre Gasly, and he wasn't really happy about that. And someone else slowed him down as well, so he wasn't really happy about that. He was ranting on the radio, and also he did have a tribute helmet to Alain Prost. Yeah, his helmet that he was rocking for the weekend. It was a tribute helmet to Alain Prost, Mexican Grand Prix 1990. He started from P13 to P1. And Alan Prost's record at the Mexican Grand Prix as well, he's won 2 races. So winning from P13 is never easy, what I'm saying, with the manual gear shifts and stuff like that. Them old McLaren cars. So yeah. So it would have been a tough race, but Prost did it, it showed his skill and it did it. So yeah, man, that was there were so many events happening in the FP3 session. And also, one of the Williams went off. One of the Williams, I think it was Alexander Albon. He went off near the last 3 corners, and he went off at the stadium section, and he managed to, yeah, Alexander Albon, yeah, he managed to recover, and yeah. So there were so many events happening in a free practice 3 session, but I feel like it went well for the drivers. They got what they wanted out of it, and they were prepared for the qualifying session. So now let me give you the actual classification and the timings from 1 to 20. So it says Formula One Mexican Grand Prix Practice 3 classification. So in first position, you got Lando Norris in the McLaren with a 1:16.633, and he had 22 laps. In second position, you had Lewis Hamilton in a Ferrari. He was 0.345 seconds down on Lando's time, and he done 29 laps. In third position, you had George Russell in the Mercedes. He was 0.512, nearly half a second down on the top time with 19 laps. In fourth position, you got Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. He was um he was 0.566 seconds down. He had 26 laps. In fifth position, you had Oscar Piastri in the McLaren. He was 0.599 seconds down with 23 laps. In sixth position, you had Max Verstappen. He was 0.609 seconds down with 30 laps. In seventh position, you had Kimi Antonelli in the Mercedes. He was 0.620 seconds down with 19 laps. Kimi would have liked to be a little bit closer to the top times, but he did okay. He was only a tenth of his teammate. In eighth position, you had Isaac Hadjar in the Racing Bulls. Despite all his problems, he was only 0.763 seconds off the top time, and he done 19 laps. In ninth position, you had Yuki Tsunoda in the Red Bull. He was 0.782 seconds down on the top time, and he had 23 laps, and he was only like just about one, yeah, 1800s, sorry, just about 1/8 of his teammate. Okay. In 10th position, you had Gabriel Bortoleto, and he's in a kick Sauber. He done 24 laps. In 11th position, you had Liam Lawson. He had 20 laps. In 12th position, you had Esteban Ocon with 26 laps. In 13th position, you had Lance Stroll with 23 laps, and he was 0.965 seconds off the top time. In 14th position, you had Nico Hulkenberg in a kick Sauber. He was 1.031 seconds off the top time with 25 laps. In 15th position, you had Carlos Sainz Jr. in the Williams, and he was 1.168 seconds down off the top time with 24 laps. In 16th position, you had Alexander Albon in the Williams, and he was 1.361 seconds down with 20 laps. In 17th position, you had Oliver Bearman with he was 1.413 seconds down with 23 laps. In 18th position, you had Pierre Gasly in the Alpine, and he was 1.77779 seconds down with 24 laps. And in 19th position, you had Franco Colapinto with 22 laps. He was 1.9 seconds down. And similar time to Fernando Alonso, who was in 20th position, who was in 1.978 seconds down with only 12 laps. So I'm sure Alonso must have had a mechanical problem there, and that didn't help his charge for the weekend. So yeah, Lando topped the times for free practice 3 session with 1:16.633 with 22 laps. So he was fastest in FP2 and then FP3. I remember he missed FP1. He had to give up his seat to one of the rookie drivers. So the informed driver going into qualifying was Lando Norris. So yeah, peeps. This is the explanation for the free practice 3 session. I hope you're enjoying the video. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like the video. Yeah, it helps the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, and then hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you get notified. Drop your comments below if you go in the comments. If you saw free practice 3, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are of that session, and also let me know what your thoughts on opinions are on the Formula One Championship season that's going on. And also, you can also share the video on your various social media platforms, and that will really help. So other people can get the knowledge. So yeah, peeps, I'm gonna wrap it up here. My next video I'm gonna make is the race review for Sunday, and yeah, peeps, there's other videos on the channel you can always click and watch. There's videos from this season, and there's videos from many years ago. So yeah, peeps, thank you for all your support. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'm on to the next one. Thank you.